So you come over here. Oh, go right there. Até onde foi. Come over here. Right there. You see, even I reach the foot right there. You see? Come over here. You get the back. Right there. Muscle lock. But now I keep everything together. I was very lucky. I say that because I grew up in a family who have so many great instructors. I have a chance to train with Horse Gracie, who was Carlos Gracie Jr., who was my major coach from the history of my life. I have a chance to train with Carlos Gracie, the founder. I learned techniques from Helio Gracie, his brother. I have a chance to train with all my cousins from Royce, Hickson, Helson, Hoyler, Helion Gracie, Crowley Gracie, who is another excellent coach who helped a lot in my life, Rosian Gracie, Carley, all the growing up. I was very lucky because not just have one coach who consistent push me to training and for competition. I have the opportunity to training a lot with other cousins and friends, my brothers, like the influence of my brothers to live in the same house. All my brothers train jiu-jitsu, helping like Jean-Jacques Machado have a complete different game, Carlos, John Machado, Roger Machado. Each one have a chance to help me in some points to help the improvement of my game. But the person who taught me the most, who I'm very proud to be his student and learn a lot, was Carlos Gracie Jr. I've been in the sport very early ages. I started around 5 years old, but I believe that I started being very persistent in training when around like 14 to 15. That's when the real decide to dedicate myself aggressive to become a great fighter. I have been competing my whole life. The first major events I won was around like 14 to 15. I won a big event in Brazil, like the biggest events, and basically like the nationals. At the time when I was 14, 15 years old, didn't exist a world championship. The biggest championship was the nationals. After this, I keep winning every year the nationals to a point, like for almost 8 years, all the way to black belt. I've been winning my weight division in the open class. I was very lucky, very chance to train with a lot of great athletes at the academy. I was very lucky to have a very good career in Brazil. But when I came to the United States, I always have a dream to fight some big events, like outside my country. At the time in Brazil, when I came to the United States, didn't have many world championships. And when they came to the United States, I started competing like sambo wrestling. And I have a chance to compete in winning like 3 Pan Americans. I went to the World Cup in England and won the championship. I lost in the finals for the Russia by advantage. I got silver medalist. I got bronze in the World Games in sambo. The rules is different from the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a lot of throws and quick fight on the ground, not longer enough to have a chance to play a good game of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But I was lucky enough to have a chance to set up quick submissions and come all the way to the finals. I have experience after this when the Jiu-Jitsu start doing big events like Pan Americans and World Championships. I have a chance to winning against the world champions who I fought on the Pan America, because I couldn't go to the first couple world championships because all my paperwork going to a process to get the green card. And my coach, by talking to my coach Carlos Gracie Jr. at the time, who was the president of the federation, he told me like, don't worry, I bring the world champions to you and you have a chance to test yourself against the best guys in Brazil. I have a chance to win like right on the roll 2 Pan Americans on the weight in the open class. right now, when you do something for so long, like I've been doing that for 30 years, sometimes it's good a break because you want to concentrate in business, you want to concentrate in different things, but I still love competition. I think the feeling of competition is the best feeling in the world. Something money not buy. Any chance I have to compete a big event, I love to do it. I'm gonna fight to the day I'm 80 years old. Because competition is a good way to keep you in shape. It's a good way for focus. It's a good way for you to be a part of the progress of the style. Because I believe the speed of grappling knowledge improvement is every 2 years. New grapplers come with more refined techniques and ways to apply different. And I believe it's very important to understand, like, to be a part of this evolution. Or another way is going to be in 5 years, 10 years, your jiu-jitsu is going to be very primitive compared to the next generation jiu-jitsu. The biggest problem I see a lot in a lot of athletes today is the ego. I think the ego was something who hurt me a lot in the past, because it's very easy when you're in the top of your career, the ego take over. It basically like is the syndrome of you think you God. Yeah, I believe like when you get the feeling, it's like is after some time when you're not on the number one on the list, you're number two, number three, you realize like the most important is the love of the martial arts. To learn the respect, you learn what's make a good athlete is the persistent training and to be humble, to open the mind to learn more and more every day. Because I remember when I have the ego, I kind of think I know everything, and that was the biggest mistakes I did in the past. I realized like the best philosophy we use today, not just me, my students and my brothers, is leave with the ego at the door. Because when you don't have ego, your door always going to be open for you improve your game and follow the evolution for the style of grappling. He basically like I try today to follow this philosophy, to be humble and to use the philosophy to always open my door to learn new techniques. I hope you follow the same philosophy, guys.